Hello, party people. It has been a while. It has been over a month since I recorded last. Mostly because of the housing tumults and whatnot regarding the shelter I was staying at, then kicking me out, all that kind of juicy garbage. But we're not here to discuss that. We're here to play Pokemon Ultra Moon. I'm not going to go ahead and bore you guys with a 20-minute soliloquy about bullshit that I've already covered on my main channel and on my Twitter page. If you want to go check those posts out, you are more than welcome to do so. Anyway, so what I wanted to let you guys know is that, as I mentioned at some point in the previous video, I wanted to just reconstruct my entire team. I only liked 3 of the members that I had, being Lurantis, Volcarona, I think. Or no, Lurantis, Hakamo'o, and Primarina. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I just said screw it, and earlier today, I decided to just take this file and PK Hex the fuck out of it, because I honestly don't give a damn anymore. I figure, hell, you know, I have the emulator, I have the materials to do so. These are all legit Pokemon. They're perfectly legal. You can even tell from their, like, Pokedex entries and whatnot. Well, this one is hatched. Some of these are hatched. Oh, no, these aren't hatched. Yeah, these are modeled after Primarina as well. I have a quiet-natured Incineroar, mostly because I like to use Grass-type Hidden Power with Fire-type Pokemon. And, I don't know, I like having Fire types that have high special attack. Plus, her defenses are pretty good, and her attack is also really good, so there's no real need to just go full offensive. I'm not going competitive here, after all. And then I have a lonely Decidueye with a Psychic-type Hidden Power, because one of the biggest issues Decidueye has is, like, Poison-type Pokemon. Poison types, fighting types aren't usually an issue. Dark types are also an issue, but I could have gone with a fighting type Hidden Power for that. But then that would bring a more of issues with poison types. I also got Metang, which again is capturable as a Beldum. Mount Lanakila next to the Electric Trial. Pupitar, which you can actually catch as a Larvitar in the Diglett Tunnel. Then you have Goodra, which you can catch as a Sliggoo. The Lush Jungle. I believe it's a very rare encounter though, so good luck on that. Also, I don't think I'm actually at the Lush Jungle yet. I don't know. Ampharos, which I believe is Hokoloni Ranch. Oh no, Paniola Ranch. I think I'm getting that confused with Gen 5. But you can capture that as a Mareep in Paniola Ranch. Obviously, the Eevee evolutions you can catch as Eevees next to the ranch as well. So, they're on Route 4, of course. So I just went ahead and I made them, well, I mean, Umbreon notwithstanding, because Umbreon is obviously not used as a special attacker when it comes to competitive play. But everyone else, I made a competitive type of stat structure. Mostly. I guess some of them I didn't, because I didn't really do that to Leafeon, for example. But I made them very balanced and very, well, geared towards their specific niches. Tyrantrum, you can get as a Tyrant. As a Tyrant fossil from the fossil place on Route 8. You can go in there to revive it, anyway. Then you have Poniard, which can evolve into Bishop at level 52. Route 17 with this one, I don't even think I'm there yet, but you can catch it in game. Whoops, sorry, let me press the button. Zorua is actually able to be obtained very early in the game. You can actually catch it, I think, on Route 1 or 2. Oh yeah, Route 1. So you can actually catch this thing right away. It is rare, but it is perfectly catchable. Same thing, obviously, with those guys, all evolutions. Sylveon as well, although it is harder to catch. Then you have Salamence, and yes, a level 36 Salamence is actually legal. Because in this game, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they have the chain sort of SOS calling feature, which basically allows you to chain together SOS Pokemon. And occasionally, if you're fighting a Bagon on Route 3, there is a 1 or 5% chance, I don't remember which, of a Salamence to appear at level 9. By that token, you can have a level 9 Salamence, if you're really lucky, at a very, very early stage in the game, which I think is kind of awesome. Then you have Crabominable, which is not evolvable until I get to the Mount Lanakila. Then you have Palossand, which I can obtain. You can obtain it with a Sandagast from the Hanagram Resort. Then Araquanid and Mudsdale, which are not really important, but, you know, still they are Bayo. So, as far as to a new team composition, I also went ahead and gave some competitive stats and movesets to some of the previous Pokemon that I had obtained in other videos, or that I had PK hexed from other videos. So for example, here we have the Stuffle that I caught randomly about 4 or 5 videos ago. I don't remember which exactly. The Noibat that I was going to use, I turned it into a Noivern just in case I wanted to replace Komao for whatever reason. Lycanroc I left alone because I don't like the dusk Lycanroc or the midnight Lycanroc. Obviously I left... oh goodness. Obviously I left Marowak alone because I don't want to use it anymore. I forgot I had a Pineco in here. Who else did I alter? Did I alter anybody else? Muck I left alone, Lop I left alone, Salazzle. No, I left everyone else alone. Alright, so now I do still technically want to use Volcarona. Oh yeah, I also altered Volcarona's stats to just give her max special attack and speed so that she's not going to be outsped. Her special defense is really high anyway, it's a base out of 105. So I'm not particularly worried about her not being able to take an attack. Vikavolt, however, is not going to be in this team any longer. Now, as far as who to replace her with, I do like having an electric type in my team, but I can fill the standard of having an electric type with something else that's not electric. Because I could use Ampharos, or I could use Jolteon, which I do love both of them, although I love Ampharos a lot more than Jolteon, though. But I'm thinking about going with a Psychic type or a Dark type. I mean, I don't want to just go with my old standby of Gardevoir, Lucario, and Zoroark like I usually do. But that is my dream team, so... I'm definitely not going to do that, though, so don't worry. My Grass type is still going to be Lurantis, because I put way too much thought into Lurantis' moveset. She is a double Contrary user with Superpower and Leaf Storm, meaning she is basically an unstoppable double-sleeping machine. Except for the fact that shared speed is abysmal, but anyway. Auroras, I'll probably replace as well. Here we go with the repetitive yawning thing again. Lovely. You know what's funny is that I don't usually yawn that much anymore. But I figure for my Sacred type, I'll go with another pseudo-legendary in the form of Metang. And I kind of want to swap out one of my fucking Pokemon with a starter, but I do like Volcarona, and I'm not getting rid of Lurantis, and I already have Primarina. Which, I gave Primarina Hidden Power Ground, by the way. It's very essential for a Fairy type. It deals with both Steel and Poison types, which are both of Fairy's main weaknesses. Plus, it has an added benefit for a Water type of dealing with Electric types as well. So it actually takes care of 3 different problems for Primarina with one moveset. So let me think, who's the last member here? I could go Bisharp, but I already have a Steel type. I already have my Dragon type, so there's no reason to go with Tyrantrum. Maybe... This is a very hard decision. Did I alter Raichu? Yes, I did. I've never used Raichu in a proper placement in any Pokemon team I've ever had in my entire playing life of Pokemon. So you know what? We're gonna go with Raichu for a little while and see how well she does. But anyway, enough stalling. Onward and upward. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to infiltrate fucking King Skull's abandoned city warehouse depot thing. Whatever the hell you want to call it. I really hate yawning. It's painful every time. Alright, so first let's go ahead and kick some grunts. Now let's get away from them and take on these 2 thugs instead. Yo, what's up? You want to join Team Skull? Hold up, is that a Z-Ring? For real? You're actually on the Island Challenge? Alright then, I get it. Came to laugh at us losers who gave up on the Island Challenge, huh? Yeah, exactly. You showed up so suddenly, you got the nerve to laugh at me? Yes. Because you don't even realize what you're doing. You guys are miming stuff that makes absolutely no fucking sense. Like, you're throwing your hands in the air like you're a fucking... Oh god, I'm gonna get hate for this. Like you're a deaf dyslexic person. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I apologize for any person who is dyslexic, or anyone who has subtitles on, and the subtitles actually said deaf dyslexic. I apologize. Ooh, shit, the lag. Oh my god. I think it's because of the rain, and also because of the I have to up the fucking quality. I just had to. God damn. When you're playing this game in, like, on a computer screen, the 240 by 480 aspect ratio, or 400 by 240 aspect ratio of 3DS really shows. Especially when you have the no lines mod on, like I do. But these little bastards are going to be no match for me, even in the rain. I also know that just in general that, you know, double battles tend to lag in the original game as well. They did so on my 3DS, and every DS I ever owned, 3DS-wise. I had a 2DS, a 2DS XL, and a regular 3DS. I played it on all three. All three of them it lagged on it. Oh, and that's another thing, too. I actually ended up having to sell everything I had, except for my Nintendo Switch and my copy of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which I will eventually start doing some more videos on, but it's going to take some time. I mean, I am, after all, super fucking hyped for Banjo-Kazooie to be in Smash, but that's not going to come out until the winter, probably. Alright, you flip-flop dude. Motherfucker, let me in. I want to know how they managed to build a giant fucking wall around this place. And why anyone is just okay with that. You see, here's the problem, guys. If I was actually in this game playing with my character, I could literally just hop over this wall, pull out one of my Pokemon, drown you both, and then walk away. But because there's no jumping in a Pokemon game, I have to do this. And no, I'm not collecting totem stickers. I'm avoiding them. Stupid and pointless. I see literally no reason to have them. They give you a bigger version of a Pokemon. It doesn't have higher stats. It doesn't have that fucking totem trait of where they boost their stats. So there's no point. Alright, my precious prima donna. Drown this fucking bug with burning hot water. Also, the audio quality, I probably should have mentioned this like 15 minutes ago. The audio quality in this video and most of the videos that are going to come out of this are going to be a bit different. I'm actually using my headphone mic. It is an earbud mic, but I did like the quality better than the external mic for the internal mic of my laptop. Plus, while my apartment is much better than the shelter place, it also has very poor air circulation, which means that it gets very, very hot in here very, very fast. Which means I have to leave my fan and my air conditioner on pretty much all day, because it's starting to get into the low hundreds up where I'm at right now in Vegas. Matter of fact, right now, I think it's like 140 degrees outside, give or take. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And towards the later half of the afternoon, like about 5, 6 o'clock or something like that, the sun starts beaming through my window and it starts making my room even hotter than it already was. So I'm just trying to avoid, like, melting. Okay, I could go in there. Actually, yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and here. Question. How is this paint not washed away? That's spray paint? Alright. So these guys... Okay, I'm sorry. This might be a Japanese thing. Tell me, please, if it's a Japanese thing. But I read this guy's dialogue, and the only thing I can think of is Killer Bee from Naruto Shippuden. or even worse, Alpha fucking 6 from Power Rangers Turbo. Oh, that'd be even worse. Alright, so if you pay these hooligans $10, which, by the way, keep in mind, in yen, that's literally a penny. Literally a penny. If I remember correctly. Or no, literally a dime. It's literally a dime in yen. So that's how starving for money they are, that they were willing to let you heal in the Pokemon Center for a dime. You know, this evil team isn't even really an evil team, and they don't really act like it. It makes you feel more like they're just a group of kids that just got, you know, tossed really shitty lives and are trying to make the best out of their bad situation by following under Disney's direction. It makes you think, like, are these really bad people, or are they just, you know, poor victims of their circumstances? I think it's the former, or the latter, rather. Hold on, what's up? What's wrong with him? Doesn't he get that we're invading here? Okay, so that's that guy's fucking dialogue. The next guy's dialogue is what made me laugh. But he's over in that pool area. See, there's just too many of these damn photos. Alright, so I don't remember exactly. Hold on. We'll go over here first to the pool area, which just has a fucking grimer in it. That's good. But this guy would make me laugh. What's wrong? What's wrong with him? What do you keep staring at me? Does he see how hot I am or something? I don't know. I just found that funny. Is this guy taking a leak? Got a lot of my rhyme now. Got a strong trainer like Mr. Gizmo. He able to help me out, but oh, I thought he was taking a piss. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's where you get the Ice Stone. Okay, cool. The Ice Stone was introduced in Sun and Moon. It is used to evolve. A Alolan Sandshrew into Sandslash, and a Alolan Vulpix into a Alolan Ninetales. Basically the same as a Firestone, but it's for Icy Pokemon. And here's a TM for you. TM for Sludge Bomb. No surprise that. Okay, we'll go in here, see what's in here. I'm gonna get drugged here. Please don't tell me that's my skull tank you're wearing. Oh, no wonder it stings. It is the same design, though. It does not stink. That's a lovely aroma. Anyway, we should write our names on them so we don't mix them up. Hello? Our names are all Grunt. What's the point? Just a bit of self-referential humor for this game. Oh boy, I can't believe he was eavesdropping on us. I guess we'll have to teach him a lesson. See, if this were a hentai, that sentence would go in a way better direction. Hey, I'm weird. Leave me alone. Don't put your fucking hand down, lady, and take off that fucking stupid ass skull mask. I really want to see evil teams, quote-unquote evil teams, use more than the standard, like, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Spinarak, Dark-esque Pokemon type. I did not think I was going to be slower than that Rattata. I mean, I am slow, but I didn't think I'd be that slow. Okay. Sorry, just shifting a bit. But yeah, it really makes you feel for these guys. Like, they don't act like an evil team. They just act like a group of kids who are just trying to find some sense of solidarity under Guzma's guidance. Say that 5 times fast. I don't know. I mean, Team Rocket was bent on, like, taking over the world, I guess. But then again, that is such a vague concept. What the fuck is it? Team Rocket was pretty dumb. I think the most successful of the evil teams for the goal they were trying to set was fucking Team Galactic. Had Cyrus not been sucked into the distortion world and just never wanted to come out, they probably would have succeeded if they managed to get a hold of Giratina power. I mean, shit. They had all the resources they needed to accomplish their goals. So it wasn't like it was impossible or anything. But Team Skull, like, what is their motivation? Like, what in the world is the purpose of their team? Honestly, because, like, I don't know. I never saw a point to it. Like, I never really got what the hell they were trying to fight for specifically. Maybe I'm missing something, but I always thought the Aether Foundation and Team Skull were just, like, tentative allies. Not actually, like, more like they were using Team Skull, not like they were actually trying to do anything important with it. Because Team Skull and Aether Paradise seem just completely detached, and the only real link between the two is actually Judgment. Because none of the other people in Team Skull interact with any of the people in Aether Paradise, as far as I remember. So, like, what's supposed to be the connection between them? The only thing I can think of is that, like, you know, like they said in the end of the game in Sun and Moon, where they were like, oh, you know, Gizmo looks up to Lucamine a lot because, you know, he sees how much respect she gains, or whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what that screeching noise was, and I don't want to know what that screeching noise was, but I just heard a screeching noise somewhere outside my house. With my headphones on, it sounded like a fucking banshee, but it's probably just a car. Anywho. I don't know. I don't really see much. I mean, the only thing I could think of at this very moment is possibly, like, maybe some of the Aether Paradise members, maybe Team Skull's purpose is people who, or no. Maybe, like, Team Skull was trying to acquire as many Z crystals as they could, while keeping Aether Paradise under its own guise and saying, like, they're still the innocent bystanders until the very end. And then that ended up making, like a problem for them overall, because Team Skull failed in being able to get access to enough Z crystals to satisfy Lucamine's end goal of being able to go to the Ultra World. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and try to talk to this guy. This guy is stopping us from going around the corner to Gizmo. We could just move these boxes out the way, but with all these witnesses, we wouldn't be able to. But anyway, you're supposed to be able to gather information regarding Gizmo's least favorite and favorite things in his 3 secret passwords. You have to say no to all of his suggestions. Basically, think about it as opposite day. That's the best way I can describe it. Hold on. I flipped away from the thing. Okay. So, I believe I actually have to say yes this time. First password, I'm going to say toxic. Which one of these does our big sister like best? I'm going to say... I think it's one of these two, I think. I'm gonna say Bounce Sweet. And Coco. Yeah, nope. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe I need to try that again. I'm just gonna go trial and error here because it's the easiest way. We'll say poison. I still think it's toxic. I still think it's Bounce Sweet. And I still think it's Coco. Damn it! Okay. Alright, well, maybe it's poison gas. I know whoever's watching this is probably, like, screaming at the TV screen or computer screen right now. Okay, let's try this. Damn it! Alright. We try... Toxic. Steeny. Capicoco. Is that it? No! Okay, let's try... Let's try Toxic. Serena. Capicoco. Okay. Okay, I don't want this video to go to a half hour just trying to do this, but fuck it. I'm already here. Poison Jab. Serena. Coco. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just battle some more trainers and figure out the passwords, because I think they're different than they were in Sun and Moon. Actually, they were different in Sun and Moon. I'm an idiot. I can't remember. I'm almost positive that Tapu Koko was the last one. Turn your Scraggy into a dead species junk, whatever the hell Scraggy is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be some kind of lizard thing. Could be wrong on that. Green Skull Grunt was defeated. Okay, no. Where are these passwords? Okay, I didn't mean to run into you, but alright. I honestly can't remember what all the passwords are already. I think Serena and Coco are two. We gotta keep going and figure it out, don't we? Guy with the rays of the moon. Or not. The guy with more rays of the moon. Okay. Do you know anything? Nothing. There's anything anymore? In here, maybe? You know what, guys? I'll get back to you on that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like to support the channel, links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my main channel will be in the description down below. Support me, have the ability to. And until next time, this has been ZDS, making YouTube for fun one video at a time. And I will see you guys in the next video.